Do I really look like a guy with a plan?
You know what I am? I'm a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do with one if I caught it.
Alright, I'm back with another comic book review, and I'm going to be doing the 2008 authors Daniel, Tony S. and Grant Morrison, and illustrated by Daniel, Tony S. Batman R.I.P. Let's get into it. The story begins with Batman and Robin perched onto a gothic building lit by lightning, where the former defiantly proclaims Batman and Robin will never die. Events in a flashback of Gotham City 6 months earlier, where Dr. Simon Hurt announces the Black Glove's next venture, the destruction of Batman. Bruce Wayne is dating Jezebel Jet, a model who is very influential in her home country. Jezebel discovers Bruce Wayne was Batman relatively earlier in that relationship, and the revelation makes the relationship easier for Bruce to handle. He lets Jezebel so deep into his life that he even introduces her to the Batcave. Meanwhile, the Black Glove member, Lee Basso, while in his secret identity as a physiologist, contacts the Joker in Arkham Asylum and offers him the role in their assault on the Batman. Jezebel tries to convince Batman that he is simply living the life he has fabricated in his own head as a child to cope with the death of his parents. This suggestion begins to affect Batman's already strained psyche. He almost died and was forced to relive very traumatic moments in his life as Batman. Just weeks earlier, and he passes out when Jezebel says aloud a word that was on all the back computer screens, Zern. As he passes out, Dr. Hurt and minions of his diabolical club, the Black Glove, infiltrate the Batcave. They drug Batman, beat Alfred, and wreak havoc on the cave. When Bruce Wayne is seen next, he wakes up in a pile of garbage with no memory of himself. He meets a homeless man named Honor Jackson, who recognizes that Bruce is going through drug withdrawals and helps him. As the two spend time together traveling in what Honor calls an odyssey across the city, Bruce sees more evidence of his forgotten life. The two reflect on the day, and Honor gives Bruce an old broken radio as a sentimental gift. Abruptly, Bruce finds that Honor is no longer sitting next to him, and learns from a local dealer that Honor had blown $200 on a smack and overdose the previous day. This statement leaves Bruce full of despair, grief, and guilt. Bruce as Batman had given Honor the $200 at the end of a car chase, which took place earlier in the story, but also further confuses his sense of reality at the point Bruce seems to snap. He makes himself a costume out of red, yellow, and purple rags, and begins referring to the broken radio as the Bat Radio. He then calls himself the Batman of Zora, and begins taking advice from the Bat-Mite, written as Might in the case, as character is meant to be a voice of reason to Zora, as in the Bat might do this. The Black Glove is taking hold. The Batman of Zora hunts down and dispatches two small-time members of the Black Glove and finds that his next destination is Arkham Asylum, armed with nothing but a baseball bat, his bat radio, and miscellaneous bits of junk that serve in a place of his utility belt. Batman and Bat-Mite ultimately make it to Arkham, where Bat-Mite says he cannot follow. Inside Batman, he is confronted by Joker. He holds Jezebel's Jet captive and kills her in front of him, using the flowers that make up Joker's laughing gas. As Batman regains his sanity and loses consciousness from the same poisonous flowers, Jezebel appears to be okay. The Joker is smiling. Dr. Hurt is there, and everyone is asking Batman, "Now do you get it?" It is revealed that Jezebel Jet has been a part of the Black Glove all along. The term Zora was written all over the city by Hurt as a subliminal trigger to be used when the time was right to break Batman's mind. Dr. Hurt calls off Joker, referring him as my good and faithful servant. The straitjacket Batman is buried in a shallow grave, Hurt's intention being to exhaust him once oxygen deprivation has permanently damaged his mind. Back in the asylum, Joker casually murders a Black Glove member and places a bet with those who remain that Batman emerges from the grave undamaged and hunt them down as he always does. While the now mentally stable Batman escapes the shallow grave that the Black Glove put him in, Joker points out that no one has investigated Batman's Bat Radio. When they do, they activate a transmitter that brings Nightwing, Robin, Damian, and a League of Assassins right to them. Before Joker flees in an ambulance, he promises the remaining of the Black Glove members that he will collect his winnings from them soon and tells Hertz that he should not have called him his servant. Batman hunts down Hurt, who tries to convince Bruce that he is his father, but Batman believes him to be Mangrove Pierce, an actor who had once been his father's double. As Hurt tries to escape, Batman infiltrates his escaping helicopter, causing it to crash in a blazing explosion. Flying back to her own country, Jezebel's jet plane is ambushed by Taliban-backed commandos. Back in the present day, Gotham, Lee Basso tells his henchmen that Batman has not been seen in months and that they are free to commit crimes unmolested. When suddenly a bat signal light comes on above them, bringing the story full circle to its opening image. Thanks for watching my comic book review of the 2008 Batman R.I.P. Thanks for watching.